Hey, hello and how are you? This is your Shenandoah Briscoe. We're at blog 200. Yes, sir, blog 200. This here is May the 20th, 2015. Yes, sir. It was quite a rainy day out there today. Had the old, I'm going to move this. I know it always looks like freeze frames to me, but it doesn't look like it in the playback, so I'm not going to worry about it being froze up on me. Anyway, it was a rainy day, and it noticed a chip in my windshield yesterday, so of course I call up Geico and I say, "Hey there, fellers, I got a chip in my windshield," and they said, "Well, we use one of them glass companies," and I mentioned Geico. They are not my sponsor, so I can't mention their name either. My insurance company and the glass company who is coming out to repair the windshield. Well, sir, they give me a call at about noon, or no, about 11 o'clock. Nope. Yeah, right around 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. About 10 o'clock, they give me a call and they say, "Hey, I'm out cheering old Fallon, and I was just wondering if I could come by there before noon because my schedule had been between noon and 5. Well, my scheduled appointment was between noon and 5. So anyway, he calls me up and he asks if he can come out before noon because he was going to try to beat the rain. Well, I said, "Fine and dandy. Bring it on, bring it on." So he come on out to the house, and guess what? You'll never guess what happened. Yes, sir, that's right. It started to rain right about the time he pulled up in the driveway. So, it's kind of hard to fix a chip in the window. If you're going to try to fix something from leaking, and it's leaking, it ain't easy to fix. So therefore, he just decided he'd have to come back tomorrow. Yes, sir. Hopefully, well, the weatherman says, you know how good that is. See, I've got a boy that's out there in not boot camp, basic combat training, and well, he's this is what I was getting at. The weatherman said, well, that makes just as much sense as my recruiter told me. They both mean about the same thing. My recruiter told me, well, if you're in the military and your recruiter told you one thing, you know what your recruiter told you was just to get you in there. It has nothing to do what your life is going to be about after you're in. So that's what I'm saying. The weatherman, he could have said something, but tomorrow, you're living in Missouri, folks, and tomorrow's going to change. I don't care what the weatherman told you. It will change tomorrow. I mean, Doppler radar and everything else. It could be reading one thing, and then all of a sudden the next day it's all different altogether. So we'll just not worry about what the weatherman said, but I'm expecting the glass dude to come tomorrow, and that way we'll get her done. We'll have that old glass all patched up. Now, I'd had it done myself with the salt water and the, let's see, what all is it? Salt water and, not sure what else it is, but it's 3 ingredients. Man, I wish the straw was on the other side of this wire. It's driving me nuts. I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. There. Now then, straw's on the other side of the wire. If I wanted to drink that water. See how simple and see how easy? Well, there you go. Easy peasy. So now, anyway, I'm expecting to get her done, and then that way, I was going to try the saltwater thing that I found on YouTube. There is a video device out there called YouTube, and it's got all kinds of interesting things. Now you can take your search engine, random, which I use a random one, because I don't have a sponsored one like Google. Hey Google, are y'all out there listening? Google, are you listening to me? Anyway, I'd use search engine and I'll pull it up and I'll say something like, wake up. How do I repair my windshield with salt water? Select all. Cut that. Paste that. Go to sleep. There it is. See? Right there on top of it, it says first thing is fix windshield crack using bug spray and salt rub. Bug spray and salt rub. How to repair a cracked windshield with salt water. However, if you add salt, the water actually has to get hotter to start to boil. I'm so thankful I found this, got something or other. Anyway, that's something to do with how to repair a cracked windshield too. Anyway, if you just punch on that first one there, it's going to zip you on over. It's a YouTube video. It's got some bottled water. It's got Morton salt. Pour about, 2 ounces of water in there. About 2.5 ounces of rubbing alcohol. A canister of off-bug spray. The whole thing of off-bug spray, which was about a 10-ounce container, but that didn't look like no 10 ounces that he poured in there. And about a teaspoon of salt. Morton salt, apparently, is what he's using there. Now, the only reason I'm telling you these brand names is because, well, these are the brand names that are on the thing. So what he's doing now is he's taking the tip of the bottle from the off bottle. He used that to stir up the salt water concoction, and now he's got a sponge that he's using to stir it up. And he's stirring it until it's a good lotion type. Not a lotion, but a gunk. Now, he's got a long crack all the way across his windshield. So now what he's going to do is he's going to go ahead and, I think he's going to go ahead. It just kind of froze up on me here. He's looking at it, just trying to make sure we see it, I guess. Anytime, feller. Okay, now he's going to take and he's going to rub it straight across his crack. Rub it straight across the crack again. And he's just kind of letting it run down the window, it looks like. And he's going to do a time lapse, I imagine. Because this thing is 2 hours and 5 hours long. And so, he rubbed the stuff on there at 2 hours. He's got just kind of a paper towel or something. He was wiping the runs off. But yeah, he put the rubbed it on there at precisely 2 hours. And it being a 5-hour thing, now we're... Okay, anyway, what I'm going to do is, instead of sitting here and watch this, I'm going to let y'all watch it yourself. Okay, but you just fix a windshield crack using bug spray. So, anyway, she's saying it didn't work. Yep, lady here doing this one said that it didn't work. So, anyway, it was an attempt. I thought I'd share it with you. Anyway, I don't know. I probably spent too much time watching it instead of just letting y'all do your thing and you watching it or whatever. But you'll get along. You'll get the idea. And well, there's a couple of different ones that you can go to, and there was another one cleaning your to clean your headlight lenses with bug spray. Now you got to be careful with that. Them plastic lenses, there's a lot of those disclaimers on there too that'll tell you you can use that, but it'll soften your lens, and it will get dirty twice as fast and film up again. So watch out for that too. Those are some of them hoaxy things that are out there. So anyway, that being said, let's see, we're only into about 12 minutes. You know what that means. That means it's time to sing. I don't know, I probably won't even find a song by the time it's up. Let's see. Random website, or random search engine. Wake up. Go to sleep. Let's see, who do I want to do? Wake up. Music by George Collins. Lyrics. Spacebar. Go to sleep. It's not George Collins, because that's a song. George Collins. That's not who I wanted. I can't even think of the guy's name, so I guess it's too late. Folk and traditional song lyrics, George Collins. I don't even know what it is. Let me take a look at it. George Collins walked out one May morning when May was all in bloom. There he espied a very primitive maid washing her marble stone. She whooped, she hollered, she hired her voice. She held up her lily white hand. "Come hither to me, George Collins," she said, "for your life shall not last too long." Okay, well, that's not there what I was looking for at all, but that just means that it wasn't meant for me to sing it all today anyway, because you know what? My time is up. So this is Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? You know, God loves you and so do I. So, be blessed and have a great day. Sorry, yesterday's blog 109, I did not sign off properly. I went to hit the pause button and I actually finished off the video. So, sorry about that. God loves you twice as much today, even if I missed it yesterday. Alrighty then. Well, check you later. Have a great afternoon.